Hey, this is Chris. Keeping it real, facts over fear. How you doing? Been hearing more and more lately about how vaccinations are being incentivized. And by that I mean, you go get a vaccine and you get something for it. Like you get a gift card to a store. I mean, I've heard some of the rewards, quote unquote, that I've heard of range from getting gift cards here in North Carolina to all the way up to $1 million lottery drawings in Ohio. And I don't really know what I think about that. I mean, well, I know what I think. I think it's not what we should be doing. I don't think it's immoral, and I don't think it's unethical necessarily. I just don't think it's a good idea. Whether or not to take the vaccine, I mean, that's a medical decision. And it really should be driven by, you making an unhindered in any way decision. And of course, then you and your doctor, if you see your doctor and he says, it's here's the positive, here's the negatives, and maybe your doctor has an opinion about it, I'm good with that, of course. But when the state gets involved in incentivizing vaccines, and when private business gets involved, then I think we're getting close to crossing a line, because I don't know that either two of those entities really have enough knowledge about the vaccine to try to get people to take it. I mean, I understand the goal. The goal is to get people vaccinated. And of course, the more people are vaccinated, the better off everyone's going to be, because it's going to cut down on the transmission of disease. And eventually, it's going to be gone. I know there's some people who think that it's never going to go away. I'm not of that. I used to be of that opinion, but I'm not nearly as convinced of that now. It really just depends how we control how people come into our country. If we're just going to go back to willy-nilly letting people back in from countries that still have active cases, then it probably won't go away. But I'm getting a little far afield. I just it just seems to me that this should be a decision left to the individual, or a decision left to the individuals and their doctors, or individuals and their family members. Get together with people you actually trust, and decide what's right for you. You have to do a cost-benefit analysis of this. Something that's been sorely lacking throughout this whole pandemic. Any kind of cost-benefit analysis at all, at any phase. There has not been one. And so, we're continuing down that path of not really thinking about what we're doing, or not having really substantial evidence to do what we're doing. We just do it. If somebody makes a decision, then we just do it. And that's not really the way things are supposed to work. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I mean, ultimately, nobody's making anybody take the vaccine, so ultimately it is still every person's decision, and so I can take heart in that, at least. So that's one good aspect of it. Just don't let yourself be bought. That's all I've got to say, right? All right, got any questions or comments? Leave them in the section below. Like and subscribe. We appreciate when you do. We will see you on the next philosophical video.